Hi Rockford, and welcome back to this week's edition of Beyond the Rock School News.
This week we'll be covering a range of stories touching on the process of calling a snow day, the successful youth hockey program, and the Hoops for Haiti fundraiser. I'm Riley Zanstra.
And I'm Natalie Alshouse. Beyond the Rock School News starts now.
Waking up and seeing that we have a snow day is one of my favorite things about Michigan winters.
Yeah, I agree. The unexpected breaks can be so nice. BTR sent a team to find out a little bit more about the snow day process and who gets to decide when we get the day off.
With the arrival of winter here in Rockford comes the anticipation of snow days. However, there are many factors that lead to the decision to close the schools. Kyle Foreman, a mechanic at the Rockford Transportation Department, is the first to hit the road at the sign of severe winter weather.
I drive. I put on between 50 to 60 miles on those mornings. You got to think about you guys driving to school, your parents driving you to school, all the staff getting to school, and then everybody else also has to go home.
What does it take to call a snow day?
Starting at one end of the district to the other, see what everybody else is doing, side roads, if the wind's whipping up, what the temperatures are, what they're going to be. I have a lot of resources. Forecast, number one. I got a couple people that are on the National Weather Service that I speak to, and then at about 4:45 I call Mike Cuneo.
We also are in conversation with other schools in our area. Hey, what's the snow like to the north or to the south or to the west? Is it coming in?
Usually a decision is made between 5 and 5:15 in the morning.
One thing that Mr. Foreman does is he takes the job seriously. He is the one who's leading the cause in terms of, hey, what are other schools doing? It's not just a whim that we close school. There is a lot of discussion that happens, and there's a timing factor in there as well.
There's a lot more than you think that goes into the decision to have a snow day. Next time we get off school, be sure to be thankful to the people who decide to keep you safe. This has been Emma Harrison with Beyond the Rock News, signing off.
Wow, I never knew how complicated the snow day process could be. It takes a lot to figure out if the roads are safe for everyone.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a process that involved so many people. Another team working for a very different goal is the group of Rockford Hockey Boys, teaching young players all about hockey.
A BTR reporter got a chance to meet with the coaches and learn more about the process of preparing the next generation of athletes.
Good job, nice work.
The Rams Hockey Organization gives kids the chance to try the sport by hosting Learn to Play once a week.
It's really any kid at any age. It's typically 4 to 8 years old.
It's important for the program to start kids out young so they can progress and the program can continue to thrive and succeed.
Nothing but fun. We just want a smile on their face and we want them excited to come back the next week. Did you fall though? It's all right if you did.
The coaches plan many different drills and activities to teach the fundamentals of hockey.
I like to see their progression as they come back after the first week, second week, and just enjoy the game.
Usually I just help out numerous drills with the kids. Usually we just scrimmage 5-on-5.
Many of the varsity players volunteer their time to help out with coaching these young players.
So when they see the kids that are essentially what seems like the final destination to them, being a junior or senior in high school, playing for the high school team, if they can see that, then they have something to strive to be. It makes it even more exciting for them to come back because they've built a relationship with our varsity players.
Teaching little kids how to play hockey. First of all, it teaches me patience as they're pretty young. They're like around 5, 6 years old. It also teaches me how to just to have fun when I'm playing hockey. As you kind of forget about that as you get older.
Our varsity players really enjoy coaching these young kids. This has been Jacob Dirteam with Beyond the Rock, signing off.
Hey, let's try to go fast this time.
What a cool program for young athletes.
It's awesome to see the varsity team helping train the young players. Other teams doing great things are the varsity basketball teams. Did you get a chance to check out the Hoops for Haiti game, Natalie?
I did, and it was so cool to see all the festivities for such a good cause. Reporter Sophie Stallworth got an up-close look at the action.
Each year, the Rockford varsity basketball programs team up with the Haiti Foundation Against Poverty to create a night of fun with a specific purpose in mind. For many years, Rockford has worked to help the country of Haiti as they have had numerous challenges facing their country and their people. It is a night packed with fun games, raffles, baked goods, and of course, basketball. Our first stop, we visited the apparel booth, otherwise known as
Basketball Stuff Sale, we'll call it. Everything on this table is $1, and everything over here is $2. So it all goes to a great cause.
From apparel to handmade jewelry, our next stops are the tables right outside the gym.
These items are made by ladies that are actually living in Haiti, so they train them how to make these things, and then they sell them here and then send the money back to them there.
Not only jewelry, but also brownies, cupcakes, snack mix, and cookies.
All the baked goods were donated by people, and then they're sold for profit for Haiti.
At the switch of each quarter of both the girls and the guys games, there were paper airplane contests and the opportunity to take a free throw shot for $1. This year, Hoops for Haiti raised over $18,000 to build wells for people who do not have access to water after repeated natural disasters. Thank you to everyone who donated and came out to support, including
the student section.
This has been Sophie Stallworth with Beyond the Rock, signing off.
What a great turnout for such an important cause.
It is so inspiring to see our school community come together and support our basketball teams and Haiti.
Now we'll send you down to Teagan Emerson for some last-minute announcements.
Thank you to everyone who participated in the blood drive this week. Don't forget to buy Candy Grams next week if you haven't gotten them yet. You can get them at lunch up until Wednesday. They're $2 each. And good luck to all sporting events this weekend.
That is all we have for this week's episode of Beyond the Rock School News. I'm Natalie Alshouse.
And I'm Riley Zanstra. Have a great weekend, Rockford.
Actually, I didn't.
I know you didn't, but you have to say you did, so. My fiance? Oh.
Got
Miss Lawton. Don't forget to buy Candy Grams next week if you haven't gotten them yet.